So, yeah. Okay, Linda said, my niche is in different parts of her journey. Her journey, one, lonely Friday nights. Two, seriously contemplating divorce and has given herself 6 months in therapy or coaching. Right, if that doesn't help, she'll leave. Three, she's separated, divorce papers on the table. I've had clients in all three phases. Lonely Friday nights group program. The rest come in for high ticket $2,500 coaching in 12 weeks. And I've been through all those myself. I didn't get the divorce papers. I didn't get to divorce papers. We reconnected. How do I go about marketing to 67% of the market? Well, oh, I think that's a reference to another piece that I have. Okay, well, ay. I'm not quite sure the question here, Linda. Yes, I hear three different situations. I will say this, your life would simplify dramatically if you picked one of those. Those three is each one of those is a very significantly different situation. And I would really strongly urge you to consider, like for a year, focus on one. If there was one you wanted to be most known for, what would it be? That would be my sense. But if not, then I want to see what is it that connects them all. Like, how would you say what's the situation? And then it may be more of a psychographic thing. It might be more like, look, I work with women around their relationships, but what kind of women? These kind. And then you go deep into the ideal client work, the psychographics. And Linda, if you don't know where just search ideal client webinar in the membership. And if you haven't already, go through that. Because I want to know at the level of the psychographics, who's your ideal client? Who are these people? That may help be a through line. But how to market to 67% of the market. So I think what that's saying is that there's a lot of people who they know they have a problem, but they're not sort of acting right now. I believe this question is coming from, okay, let's just see. There's a blog post that I wrote years ago. Oh, so maybe it's in the membership. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. This is my colleague Callan Rush who invited me to her workshop, and I was just terrible. Where is it? Yeah, right. So you don't just focus on there's like 3% of people who are ready to buy right now. 97% are not looking to buy. So the idea is that there's 7% of people who are open to your product and service, right? They've heard about the kind of thing you do. They're curious about it. There's 30% who are aware for the future, 30% that are totally unconscious. These people, forget about them. Let them go. Bless and release. Um, or rather, sorry, there's 30% that are a no, right? Let these people go. Forget these people. The 3%, it's easy. You can already get those people. Right, but there's 67% that are in here, right? They're at various stages of awareness. The way that you reach these people is by hubs. So this is the ideal client work. You think, well, who's my ideal client? And then there's two sorts of hubs. So one is there's a kind of hub that based on the problem. So okay, so people who have these struggles around relationships, where would I find them? Now, for each of those three issues, those are different hubs, which is part of what makes it complicated. But that's one type of hub is around the problem. The other is around the psychographics. So you think, okay, I want to work with women who are into this, who identify in these ways, who are part of these communities. That's who I want to work with. Where do I find women who are into this? And then you just get in front of those crowds and you say, hey, if any of you are struggling with one of these three issues, I can help. So both ways are ways to get hubs. Hopefully that helps.